Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'm building a gardener's flower shop inspired by the children of my 100 Baby Challenge. This build is in Newcrest, and as I previously said in my other build, my 100 Baby Challenge family is a family of gardeners, so I figured what more perfect thing to have in our Newcrest town that I've challenged myself to build but a whole flower shop where they can sell flower arrangements and anything for their gardens, kind of like a mini nursery for the town. Um, and actually, this build was heavily inspired on my trips to like plant nurseries that I've been to in my time. So you'll see me clutter this place with beautiful flowers as you saw in the beginning screenshot. So here I am just figuring out the shell and gonna be playing around with the roof in just a second. Roofs are not my strong point when I'm building, but I try my best. Kind of looked like a barn there, but I quickly lowered it. So what's the story behind this shop? Well, the story behind this shop is that it's kind of like an old house that was changed into a flower shop. That's basically it. So it was just like a beginning investment for one of our Sims. They just, used all their savings and bought a flower shop to do what they do best, deal with gardenings and flower arranging. So it's very fitting for our 100 Baby Challenge family to have someone have a whole garden and flower shop. Yeah, so I wanted it to be like an old house turned into a flower shop. So if you can see on the left hand side, that's kind of like an addition to the house that was once there. And although I wanted to keep some of the like older features for my shop, I also wanted to add some modern touches. And you will see me do that through the windows. I feel that the most modern thing that I could possibly add to the shop was beautiful windows so that anybody walking by our shop can see the wonderful things that we have to offer inside, like very eccentric pieces for their gardens, their lawns, and even for the interior of their houses. There's something for everyone here. So I also wanted to build like a weird little shape for the deck, and I struggled a little bit with placing the stairs there, but then I got it together. Yeah, so you'll see me just play around with the colors. Like I've said before, I'm very indecisive with colors. I love this tile because I felt like it's not a traditional color that you would pick, but it was so weird that it was perfect for this build since it is like an older home and then we turned it into a shop. So I really liked this like weird floor that I chose here for the outside decks. And here I am just playing with the windows. I couldn't quite figure which windows I wanted. Like I felt that these gave it that old look, but at the same time I wanted it to have a shop feel. So it took me a while to figure out what I exactly wanted and the shape that I wanted. I wanted it to be different, appealing to the eye, but at the same time I wanted it to just reflect and show like inside and show that it was a shop. So here you see me just figuring out the back of the shop because I do want to add like a bathroom for the customers to use. I felt that that's very important to have in a shop, especially if like in reality, like in real life, you think about when you go to different shops and there's always a bathroom ready for the customers to use. Maybe not specifically during this pandemic, but when things are normal, then yes, we have bathrooms that are available to customers. So here you see the windows that I decided to go with, and I absolutely love that you can see inside to the shop and just maybe something will catch your eye, as you're walking down the street. Something that'll just be like, whoa, I want to just go inside the shop and look at it. That was the vibes and feels that I was going for. Being able to do like a reverse window shopping situation where if you walk outside, you can just see like, the different things inside, and it'll call to you, make you go inside. I also wanted to have like an open concept inside, which is why I put the two archways, because I wanted the two rooms to be connected, although like I said, it's an addition, an extension to our flower shop. So I went ahead and just put put walls to figure out our bathroom space and just our hallway space in the back, which will be the access space to the upstairs, where it will be the living quarters for our sim who takes this adventure of having their own flower shop, being an entrepreneur. Okay, this was like the funniest thing of the whole build because I was just cracking up laughing all by myself figuring out this bathroom because I thought that I was going to be able to fit here like, 2 bathrooms, but then I couldn't. So then I quickly said in my head, you know what? This is perfect because if this is like an old house that we're remodeling into the shop, it wouldn't have a double bathroom. It would have 1 bathroom that would have probably had a bathtub, but we removed the bathtub. What did we do with that bathtub though? I think you'll soon find out what we did with that bathtub. Again, I tell myself all these stories when I'm building these houses because I feel like without a backstory, your imagination can't run wild. So I always like to think of little backstories to help spark my creativity. So then I also went with brick staircase because I thought brick and old old houses go together. I don't know. Well, in my town anyways, where I grew up, brick is a good foundation for old houses. Here I tried to do the upstairs and that didn't work, so I don't stick with it longer and I move on to other areas of the build to just get my thoughts together of how I'm going to fix the upstairs. So here I go on to look for the flower arranging table because how is our sim going to sell anything without the flower arranging table? So that's the first thing that I felt that I needed in this build to be successful. The table that will help our sim craft all the arrangements that they are going to sell in their flower shop. So I go on to make just the little workspace, the behind the counter space, also where the cash register goes. Because I want to be able to tag stuff and they can sell things with the cash register, so it's just really cool. All around this shop you will find so many different samples of possible flower arrangements that can be made by our sim, just loads and loads of different flower arrangements, just flowers everywhere, just different examples of all the things that can go in your garden, can go in your house. Anything that any sim and the sim world can think of buying will be in this build, or is in this build because it's already been done. But yes, here you see me just placing flowers and cluttering up that back addition room, just as I have seen before in the nurseries I have visited. Oh, look, there's a bathtub. I wonder where that came from. So I thought it was pretty cool to add this bathtub here because it could actually just show that that's the bathtub that we yanked out that back bathroom and we filled it up with soil and succulents. I mean, I thought it was a pretty cool idea. So that's why we have a whole bathtub there in our addition. We repurposed it, right? Yeah, and it's maybe a good inspiration for the people of Newcrest walking by. You can see me just trying to figure all the different plants and just moving things around and just finding different examples of things that our sim could possibly sell. And I love that little stack of books right there because that shows maybe a catalog or maybe an information book where our sim can tell their customers about the different types of plants that they sell, different care for the plants, or maybe just order additional things for the shop. So I thought that was a really cool touch. Oh, these little bunch of birdhouses just to show the different colors that the customers could possibly order. So I thought that was a really cute touch. And the vases, just lots of vases. And in my head, I thought maybe they're from all over the world. So there's different types of vases. And did you catch the gnomes? All the gnomes that are just in the middle of the floor? Well, I felt that gnomes are a very important part of the whole gardening and my sim family because they're the ones that provided us with the seeds to begin our garden. So it was appropriate to have gnomes in this build. And here I just place a whole bunch of the different possible examples that our sim can build with these wreaths of all different seasons and colors, just to showcase all the things that they can make. So if you just see me here just playing around with the different colors and different things, just really filling up filling up the walls and making our shop just very filled with many options for all types of people. I go on to add like a company, or I guess like a flower shop name, because I felt like that was like very cute. Just put it in the back. I went with the large C because of my name, you know, Caro. So that was a little choice for myself. And here I am adding more reefs just to show more examples of the different things that our sim could do and make. So these are some of the autumn ones. Those colors were darker, but I still felt that they were necessary to have because, again, there's something for everyone. And the little Christmas ones, very cute for Winterfest, as it's called in the game. Yeah, and then for this wall, I felt it was so like bare that I needed to add something. So these little stones with the flowers were so cute, and I just put one in different colors, again, to showcase the different things that we have to order or make in our shop. And these little flowers were so cute for the top back, just to like place there as an example of possible little arrangements that we can make and things like that. I did struggle with the last one, so I made it a bit bigger, but that's fine because we have them of all different types of sizes and colors. So again, just really showcasing what we have. And like I said before, I want to make sure that people looking from the outside are attracted in. So what better way than lights? I think lights attract people. They're just so beautiful to look at. So I went with these like little Christmas lights. And of course, we sell them in the shop too. Everything here is for sale inside our shop. I went for more rainbow colored with the little butterflies. I felt like that was a great touch, and it just made it pop more off the wall. We also have different size reefs, you see? There's big and small. So here I am placing the little gnomes in little places around our shop. My favorite one is the one with the little swimming tube, because I do place him in a very clever spot, in my opinion. Right there in our fountain, just swimming in his little floaty. I thought it was really cute. And here I place some little menu signs to show the different types of services that are offered and the prices for the arrangements and the reefs and the different things that our sim sells. So I thought that that was a pretty cool touch to place here in our build. So here I was just thinking about what could I possibly go with next. Like I was just contemplating of maybe just changing the wall color to something brighter, which I do go ahead and do in just a little bit. I do go ahead and change the wall color because I felt like it needed to be more bright. And I do add these little like tree branches, which again, lights attract different things. And there's our wall color, which I feel it suits the builds much better because it's just bright. It makes all the flowers just pop off the wall. So I really like that choice. And then I go ahead to add this little like stone pond, man-made stone pond in the back. Why, you ask? Well, our 100 baby teens work in landscaping, so I figured that the future owner of the shop would have worked in landscaping and they know how to make these ponds. So they have to showcase their work and bring their customers to the back and say, hey, we can make, man-made ponds too if you'd like. So I don't know. I thought it really went with my storyline, so I definitely added that. Plus it's like garden and you know, it just goes with the whole shop vibes. So as you can see now, moving to the exterior, just cluttering up the outside, the little deck area, making sure that everything is filled so that, it still shows everything that we possibly sell. And then I do go back into the inside of the build and I'm just adding different things on the shelves, changing the colors of all the different arrangements to make them eye-popping and eye-catching. I really went into this build thinking like a customer, thinking like a business owner, and also thinking of the uniqueness of my 100 Baby Challenge family. So it's a lot of things to consider and think of, but I'm very happy with the end result of my shop. I feel like it's very cute, it's very appropriate for Newcrest, especially with the future inhabitants of Newcrest that this specific save is going to have. So I felt like I did a good job, really building this place with character and a good backstory to help me play this in the future. Um, so then I do go on to add my little store name to the front with the sign and just copy it right over. And I thought that was a very cute touch because, our store name should be displayed right in the front. And I would like to just keep adding this name throughout the town. Maybe it's like the family name and everything's owned by our 100 Baby Challenge family. And all the kids are successful and our matriarch did a good job raising 100 children. I don't know. I think that could be part of our backstory too. So here I am, I just made the paths and then I'm just adding some flowers and filling in the spaces in the front yard of our flower shop, to attract our customers. I love to just fill in the landscape of the outside of my builds with just lots of flowers and filling it all in with just everything. Here I go to add little rocks, which we also sell in our flower shop. Go figure. We have everything. So there's little rocks of different colors just to show the different types of rocks you might want to buy to, make the front of your yard look beautiful too here in Newcrest. And then this could not be a complete flower shop without the planters that help the family make the money to raise the 100 babies. This is how our matriarch made money, with planters and a garden, because she's a stay-at-home gardener raising 100 babies. So, plants and planters, 100% yes. So our sim child will sell the planters that, help raise the family and potentially helped buy this shop. So here I am just playing around with some of the decor on the outside. I tried to put like this little figure there, but then it turned into wood, so that didn't work out well. But it's okay. I do move on to place a little bench here just for sitting, but also for sale. We sell these benches too. Yes, for your gardens and your patios and your backyards. We sell everything. And here's a little table with a little gnome, which I thought was so clever, holding up something. And I will definitely use the holding up feature of this gnome. You will see. Then I found more plants and I'm like, hey, let me add some more things all around the shop. The back room has a specific walkway area. The addition, where the beautiful windows are right here, has a specific walkway area, so I feel like I can clutter up the sides and it would not take away from the walking area and the functionality of the space. So you'll see me here playing around with filling this table with different types of flowers to just show on their way through the flower shop some of maybe the different featured arrangements and the featured things just on this table right here. So you'll see me playing around with that. And the little gnome there is holding a single red rose, which is very cute. Yes, so then I'm just placing some more plants, just cluttering everything up. Even found some bamboo. So yeah, just filling up the shelves. I do go on to place a little rug in the back area for working and also in the front, which you will see here soon. Yeah, so I really hope that you can give me some feedback on the builds. Maybe there's some things I missed that I should go back and add to make this more fun. Or maybe you have some ideas for the next build in our Newcrest town that could possibly go with our super immensely large family of gardeners that we can add. I do want to build some community lots because, like I said, Mom in the game, the matriarch, she loves to just go to the gym and the spa with her friends. So I feel like we need to add this to this town so we can attract, Mom to this new town. But yes, here I am just doing the finishing touches on the builds, and then I'll go ahead to add all the lights to the build so that even in the nighttime, our build just looks spectacular when it's closed. And anybody walking by or driving by cannot wait till the opening hours to come by on the next day and look at our beautiful shop. Yes, so here I'm also just going to fill up all the space. Like I said, I love to fill in the space for all the builds with all the different types of plants that the game has. just to make it look like very put together, like, you know, a gardener. Yeah, I know. Lots of gardening and gardeners in this build and in my little 100 baby challenge family. Um, then I go on to add some of the rocks, just like the regular silver grayish rocks to fill in the little spaces, some more bushes there. And I do go on and add like the soil, the terrain soil, just to like fill in the space so it looks like it's supposed to be there. I really like how the terrain soil just helps to like make the spot like very cohesive. It's very cute. Yeah, so just right here, I'm just finishing up this build, just adding the last couple of things, filling in the terrain spaces, and then I will go ahead and add a couple more planters right in by the pond area, just to you know, finish off the build, just add some more things. So I really hope that you enjoyed watching this build. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this content and you want to see how my new crest builds will go, please like, comment, and subscribe so you can be on the know for my next videos and any future things happening with my 100 baby family. Thanks for watching.